minutes to save the children from suffocation. Thought it would be about 8 minutes, but then it turns out that as the bag of holdings start to be opened, there are two children in each of the bags, halving the amount of available airspace. Because even though they are children, they don't use half as much oxygen as an adult. Um, Turns out the difference is fairly similar. So um, there is a lot going on as everyone is attempting uh, to save these children, these individuals. Uh, there is still a burning building just down the road, closer to some of you than others. Cassandra Whipple is being held with a concentration spell by Trey Usk. She does not look happy about the fact that she's being held against her will, but she was dead set on killing you, and even the revelation that you have assisted in helping to get the children free is not helping uh, as much as you would think. And from what I remember, somewhat, had you actually dimension doored in order to get closer to kind of the front line, right? So you are with the kind of the reaction force that Trey Usk is currently calling, saying, um, get in here," and they are now trying to rush um, to the children, and uh, Taylor or Lord Windsor has been removed from his bag of holding, um, and does have the ability to dispel magic, but it'll only be for four of the four of the bags, um, and then we'll need to figure out something from there because from what I remember, dispel magic isn't a upcast kind of a spell, so it's only going to be able to be utilized at uh, third level spells. So, um, where is Whisperian right now?
Well, how long's it been since the building blew up?
About 15 seconds ago.
My guess is he's still trying to make his way across to the others.
It can be upcast.
It can be upcast. All right.
That's how you dispel a higher level of spells.
Oh, you have to do it at the same spell level.
Yeah.
Go. Say that again.
Well, he's probably heading back to wherever the kids are.
Okay.
So
the kids are all located here, right? Here is Miss Cassandra Whipple. Here is Mr. Trey Usk. Most of the uh, bags were with Mr. Wade Wilson. So right there, kind of assisting with the bags.
yeah, I'll look through, see if we can find a redheaded kid.
So you beat him up?
No,
Are
so
you gonna step down?
we can be like, hey, this guy needs extra help. Can have Cassandra Supernova. Maybe it'll snap her out of it. Mom stuff.
Okay. Oh, like giving her a kid to
Yeah.
comfort.
Sorry about killing your kid, but here.
I didn't kill the kid.
No, I did. Turns out it was a throat punch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Treyusk is reprimanding, which isn't appropriate, but it's also just a defense mechanism for under stress. It's really great to criticize. Is criticizing Cassandra. You could have put all of these children in harm's way just because two of your children died. You would
Two.
The clattering of two badges come out of her hands. One is the badge of a
putty.
one is the badge of a of a of an interceptor, and the other is of a common guard in Anthrop. You kind of put two and two together. Two of her children had joined the keepers. One as a interceptor and one as a anthrop guard. So you killed one of her children when you killed the guards, and you killed another one of her children when you killed the guards as you were coming into Anthrop. Um,
That's just poor parenting.
she
steered them to a safer.
Is barely able to speak with her with hold person on, but she's able to mutter out, "Just save Aaron. As long as Aaron is alive, I will be fine."
Who's Aaron?
Aaron was one of the kids that they had broadcast.
Oh, he's probably hanging.
No, we got all the stuff.
So as the bags are
He's hanging around.
yeah, as the bags are emptied
Wow.
out, you realize you realize that the children are safe. Did you have dispel magic at all?
I don't.
Okay. So all of
I
the
think I was more worried about counterspell than dispel magic just went over my head.
so this whole group meets up with this whole big
I'll
group.
just dimension door all the wizards there.
Can you dimension door all of them?
Only one.
Only one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you kind of bring Thalen Windsor to the situation. He starts to utilize almost every one of his spell slots as he dispels magic for the arcane locks that are on that are on all the bags. And then, how would you get the bags open? Like, how would you get the kids out?
Oh, they have the collars on them still.
No, they have the collars are being removed with the dispel magic.
Let's start gripping and ripping, man.
So you watch as one of the wizards opens up one of the bags and then flips it inside out, and everything that's inside the bag immediately flops out, right? As opposed to like what you can do with a bag of holding, of reaching in and naming something and pulling it out. He just flips it inside out, and everything that was in the bag comes out. It is usually children and feces that come out. The children were not being kept in the most. Were not given bathroom breaks very often. They were. They look a little bit emaciated. Is that the word?
Emaciated.
Emaciated.
There you go.
Emaciated.
They're emancipated.
Samantha. I don't
So
even
their
know a
parents
Samantha.
don't even have a say now.
Would he by chance have a level 8 spell ability?
Who?
When they're
Why?
anybody.
Why?
Anti-magic field. Just cast on. Throw all the bags right there.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't have. He does not have.
Well, it's not that high level. Okay.
Nope.
Well, the kids can't weigh that much. Let's say that there's a portly kid. That's still like what, $120. So we can get to just pulling kids out, right? Living kid.
Yeah. No.
Sadly,
as long as
dead kid.
if you flip the bag inside out, it drops both kids out. You don't even have to.
I think it
Call
dropped
them.
everything at that point.
Yeah, but the only thing that was in there was kids and whatever the kids brought in there with them.
And poop is what he said. There's kids and poop.
Right, feces. People matter.
Kids and poop.
Well, probably some urine too. It must have dried up.
That's a good question.
That's what's keeping the poo juicy.
That's what I'm saying.
The bags are actually dripping, and kind of as they flip them inside out, everything falls out and they throw it down. You just watch it as
What
kind
are
of a
they
puddle.
feeding? How are the kids both emaciated and completely like overflowing poop?
They had to get all of what they had in their system out.
Oh, maybe they have dysentery.
That's very possible.
It's in this day and age.
Terry's the worst.
As they as this is happening, Cassandra is looking more and more alarmed as none of the children are Aaron, and she looks at all of you and still difficult to speak while still being held. And how long does hold person work? I think it works for a minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, we probably could have ended it even because after her turn, she keeps rolling to pass it.
No, she actually has enough sense to realize that she needs to be helped. Maybe she's into it. I don't know.
Hey, who doesn't like a nice hug?
Well, this ain't no hug.
She looks at the four of you, especially at Wade. What did you do with my son?
That's a wrong guy.
Can I make a? Do I remember what the kid looks like? It's the kid that was getting tortured, right? Well, that they acted like they cut his ear, or they cut his ear a little bit.
Right.
I can't remember.
Am I still infected with rage?
You are still infected with rage, and all of you can feel that kind of that itch in the back of your skull. You can take another roll at it, but it is getting.
Shut your pie hole, woman, said Dave under rage.
14. Do I have to take any kind of modifier?
Intelligence.
You're gonna knock that one out of the park.
Yeah.
It's changing.
Oh, okay.
So does a 17 pass?
Was that?
Well, intelligence saving is it a saving throw?
Yeah.
Then I got a 21.
Yeah, you pass. You did good.
Okay.
You're not angry anymore.
I'm not.
That sucks. You did so great at being angry.
Still gonna say I didn't do shit.
I didn't do shit.
Just not as bad.
So I described the kid to her. I was like, "Is this who you're talking about? And is he magically adept?"
Yes.
Great. We saw him. They put him back in a cell.
The you hear the chime of a pedestal. The kind of alert system, and Tragus pulls out his, and a image of Trix appears on there and says, "You may have retrieved some of your children, but we still have one. And although you violated our agreement, we will not," and she's about to speak as you watch as a shimmering blade comes out of Aaron's chest. And Trix looks obviously surprised by it. And a perception, go ahead and do a perception check if you would like to be able to, if you want to figure out whose blade it was.
23.
Okay.
Well, nat 20.
Okay, well, nat 20, 23. It is definitely
23.
Kodiadel's blade, one of the Reapers.
Oh, okay.
Colealis. You know.
Kodiala.
Colealis. Yeah, whatever.
Picture of him?
Probably.
Kodiak Valvestone. Get to
He
looking, man.
he was-
Cody McStupid face.
Probably in there.
He's an individual that was very much a ardent follower of the types of tales that Devin Red would tell about the mother. So much so, no, that's not him.
This isn't Cody Adams?
That is. So much so that they called him Cody.
Oh, it's the guy that knew Wade.
Yeah. So much so they called him Cody the Cultist. To kind of, as a rib against him, that he was such a ardent follower of Mother. And Devin, they called him Cody the Cultist.
We're going to call him Glenn. Glenn Danzig. Also a huge fan of Mother.
So I mean, she's over 3.
Mother! What's that?
She's over 3.
Over 3, huh?
For children.
Well,
She is. Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, well, let's get back to that.
Not Not my fault. I didn't do shit.
Yeah, nobody did. But you watch as it becomes difficult for Trey to maintain his hold on Cassandra. Mostly because,
It's gonna be morphin time, or she's gonna morph into the rage dragon too.
yeah, so what happens is that it's difficult for him to maintain control of her because the spell no longer applies to her as she begins to transform. There is a realization that um, the vision that you had of the death or the resurrection of
Cedric.
Cedric as this rage creature was just an allusion to um, the death of the guards um, starting to create it. It is a creature that feeds off of anger, and you watch as there is a sound so horrifying that it cannot even be encapsulated by a human voice that comes out of Cassandra that begins to transform her into uh, that rage dragon. So everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
Woo! This isn't good.
Getting all my good rolls out early. That's terrible.
Cassandra rolls an 11.
17.
God damn it.
17.
17.
I got 19.
Okay.
I got 24.
And Wade.
We haven't had a chance to heal or anything, have we?
No, you have not.
Okay.
Wade does not do well. I just rolled for him. I'm going to pull up his character sheet here in just a moment.
That's +5. I don't think this psionic thing allows him to
Nope.
add his int at all. But I know he has a 20 in dex, so it's definitely +5.
Yeah. What a loser. All right. Tiger Ass, you're up first. As you watch her start to transform.
Well, I have. Let's see. Inventory. I'm popping a healing potion.
Okay.
What does a healing potion give me?
Or
Diarrhea.
what is it, 44 + 2?
It's gone.
Oh, the great ones?
No, this is just a normal healing potion. I only have one.
Do you take your action to
I
to
can't
drink
make it as a bonus action, can I?
you can do it as a bonus action, then you have to roll the 2d4 + 2.
2d4 + 2, yeah.
If you do it as an action, you'll get 10 hit points.
I would possibly get more if I do it as a bonus action.
No.
No.
Impossible. 2d4.
Oh, okay.
You get the
You're
full
saying-
amount of
yeah.
healing
Yeah. You get
that
the
you'd
full
be able to
amount.
get.
All right. Well, because what I would like to do is take my healing potion because I'm down to 26 hit points, and take my 10 and then go hide, so that next turn I can hopefully do something.
All right, go ahead and give me your hide roll.
Now that was terrible. Do I get to add anything to it?
Yourself.
An exasperated sigh.
I got an 11 then.
Okay. All right, so you do your best to try to get away and hide as you watch as the roiling flame that surrounds Cassandra begins to materialize into a dragon form. You kind of stumble as you're going to hide, or something is you like get down behind a crate, and then suddenly the crate is blown away by the maelstrom of activity. You're like, fuck, this is not a good hiding spot. Damn it. Somewhat, you're up.
So what does Trey Oos look like he is?
What does Trey Oos look like he is?
Yeah. If he's
Uh,
in
likely-
class.
If Go ahead and do an Arcana check. or a investigation check.
16 is my Arcana check.
Okay. So you've noticed that based off of what you've seen from a lot of the keepers, most of them seem to be some type of paladin or paladin multi-class.
I'm gonna cast haste on him.
Okay.
Since he's right there, and I'm gonna bravely run the hell away from this thing.
Bravely run away.
Even though it can probably just chase me.
Okay, let me check something out to make sure. All right, anything else that you're going to do?
Other than running away now.
Running away? All right. Mr. Trey Usk is now hastened.
Do you guys need any healing? I thought we at least gave each other one.
No, you guys all have one. I had 6 regular healing potions, and I gave each of you one.
Right. I am at 41 out of 113. It wouldn't hurt, but you need to get safe. I'm just going to go up.
You're going to go up?
Yeah. I'm going to take my movement. Can I dash as a bonus action?
I think it's a key point for you though.
I don't care if it's a key point. That's fine.
It's like step of the wind, isn't it? Is that what it's called?
So, step of the wind. You can take the dash action as a bonus action. It doesn't cost me a key point either. It's a key point if I do a disengage and dash.
That's what it is.
So I'm going to dash straight up. So what is that? 90. Where's my movement?
I thought this guy can pummel her.
Oh, well, I'd pummel her if I had more hit points, but I don't have many hit points.
Betray this guy. I'm hoping he's a decently high level paladin.
So we're going to go up, and then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
At the
At
dragon bitch?
At the dragon bitch. Alright, so I get 2 of them. Huh, guess I can
Just
just
does
go
no
through.
damage because spell levels of 6 or lower do not affect her.
Serious? We're going to find
He's
out.
making shit up.
No, that's actually a real thing for some monsters.
It's not for this one, I promise.
I don't like you very much.
Before like the mythic actions came about, there's one person from Eberron that is legit. She's a spellcaster.
Alright.
She
was arguably the hardest creature ever made.
She just
Does a
counterspells.
14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Yeah, I miss on both of them.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
And I am 90, so I'd be about 100 feet up.
100 feet up now?
Up, yes, because I dashed straight up. So she's going to have to make a choice. She can sit there and get tickled by all the Eldritch Blasts that are missing me. Or she can come up.
How do you provoke more?
Oh, I can get her mad if you want.
Right. I'm just looking at how would you pull aggro? I'm giving one option, right? She let clatter down the 2 badges of 2 of her slain sons, right? Still covered in blood.
Wait, what was the other? It was Eric, Aaron, and who?
And Matthew.
Matthew.
Well, you and Matthew was set up to die. He doesn't even have an E in his name.
But just throwing the badges down at her and hitting her with them.
Well, if I got to provoke her, I've got a few thoughts.
Okay.
Where's
all right.
Trey Usk in this?
Trey Usk is up right now.
Oh, he's gonna. I hope has like 3 attacks here coming at her.
He does have 3 attacks. However, he does not want to engage Cassandra because he knows that that's not who she is. So he attempts to persuade her.
Characters.
I rolled a 1 and a fucking 3. I don't know what he says. I think I do know what he says. Listen here, young lady, you stop that right now, or I am taking you in. And he calls for magic binders from his crew. They're attempting to get some of the equipment that they will need in order to
Apparently, I hasted the wrong guy.
stop this person. Yep, that's
Calm
fair.
down would have been a good one.
It-
Your overreacting would have been a good one.
You're overreacting. Calm down.
This wouldn't have been a problem had you been a good mom.
I would have told this one guy Eric that his mom's overreacting, but he's dead.
So you are 100 feet
I'm gonna have one cookie. Which one?
How many-
up in the air.
Take that one, man.
All right.
I will try one of those.
Yeah.
Because that's you're even. Would you take that home? Though?
No, I would not.
Let's eat it out of the carton. It has a built-in plate
I'm 0 for 2 for him being unhelpful.
now.
All right. So
Cast haste on the wrong fucker.
So as she screams, I need everyone that's within 30 feet of her, which is
Everybody.
No,
Not
I would have
everybody.
I would have taken my entire move.
I don't
and
see
ran.
you moved on the board right now.
Who's
You just seem to be sitting right there.
who's who?
I said it on my turn to move.
Pronouns, pal. Pronouns.
I'm assuming you would have moved too.
Who?
Him. When he went to
He did.
hide.
He moved to hide. And then this building started to get like blown away. And it no longer.
Am I 30 feet away though?
No. All right.
Am I rolling?
Everyone is rolling an intelligence saving throw.
No, I'm not.
He's still 100 feet
I'm
up.
100 feet away.
You are not rolling a intelligence saving throw.
Am I?
Does a 19 pass?
19 does not pass.
Fuck.
It's an intelligence saving throw, though. Saving
Yeah.
throw. What's your plus on saving throw?
7? That's a 12.
Oh, that's
right?
12.
The 23 pass?
A 23 does pass. All right.
I like intelligence saving throw.
That sucks.
Yeah.
She's
Wasn't
angry.
even
Now,
I thought I had a decent roll.
you did have you had a more than decent roll. This is her massive superpower. Now, I'm not disparaging at all Jason's gameplay, all right? But Jason has several ways that he could counteract failing an intelligence saving throw.
I would persuade him to use his mind thing.
He can. He absolutely would. He would. You're a ways away, all right? We're just dealing with Jason as Wade Wilson on his own. What do we think the likelihood is that he would not use Indomitable and also
I think he already
not-
did use Indomitable, though.
oh, he did, or not use his expend 1 psychic point in order to counteract being charmed?
So I'm undecided on this because last time I told him, because I was asking for that condition, I'm like, that's why I'm asking.
That's
Wait,
fair.
You are also
That's
saying
fair.
a good argument.
That's fair.
Wait, this is like a charm?
It is a charm.
I
Do
figured
you
it was
get a
right.
bonus on? Do you get any advantages or bonuses as an elf
On
against
sleep.
charm? Sleep.
Against charmed sleep. All right. This is charmed rage, and we already know that
Dave
I
likes
thought it was just being charmed, or they changed that. And you can't, in magic can't put you to sleep as an elf.
magic can't put you to sleep.
And I think you get advantage on being charmed.
Oh, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be like this.
be like that. Sometimes it be like that, man.
Let's find out.
Go to your saving throws, maybe.
That'd be your
Oh.
race.
Roll to avoid or end the charmed condition. So there's something about it.
Okay. Does it say A?
Yeah.
That means you have advantage on that saving throw, meaning you get to roll twice.
I'll roll again, see what happens.
Not gonna be fun.
Well, I did better the first time.
Oh, it worked.
He wants to be mad.
He wants me to be
He needs to be mad.
All right, so for both Tyrass and for Wade, and for about half of the keepers, they are all put into a state of rage. They will attack the nearest creature to them, or the first one that they see.
shit.
And that was her. So Wade is up.
That's not a frightened condition.
Wade looks at.
Would it be her? I would guess she'd be the closest one.
She will be until shown otherwise. All right. God, what's his? You know what? I'll just roll it right here. Why am I not just making this easy on myself?
This is the cookie equivalent to a Danish.
Oh yeah, it was super good, man.
Mhm.
Just rich.
I've had a few of them before.
Have you? Yeah. So rich.
17 to hit. And 25. 25 hits.
It is, or it is 10th level. I doubt any of them are 10th level. Yeah, it has to be a frightened. Never mind.
Oh, wait, that's not. All right. 15 points of damage to the dragon. That's what Wade does, but you can tell he is out of his mind. Tyrass. You can go ahead and roll a d6, odd or even.
Roll odd.
All right. So you attack one of the enraged paladins.
Bunch of goody goods.
This ain't gonna be fun.
Do I decide how I'm attacking?
Just whatever primary attack you would do.
Throw a dagger at him.
Okay.
So I have to roll, right? Is he 20 feet from me?
He is.
So I roll to see if I hit.
I bet you do.
Armor
Your
class of
class?
18.
I got exactly an 18.
Okay. You beat it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
1d4 plus 2. He takes 3 points of damage.
What?
He takes 3 points of damage. 1d4 plus 2
All right.
equals. I rolled a 1. So.
But you're hiding, so go ahead and sneak attack.
Yeah.
What is he
I'm
hiding
raged.
from him?
What's that?
Not if I'm raged.
Yeah, no, you're taking as much of an attack as you possibly can.
What is that paladin's passive perception?
Oh.
With 11, they
Fuck
see
you! Fuck you!
He takes 3 points of damage.
God damn it!
I'm not hiding well, Nick.
He's still pissed about it. That's fucking bullshit. That guy just hit me with his twiggy twang.
Takes 3 points of damage.
I mean,
The paladin realizes he
I
can
can also
dagger.
counter argue
He
my
threw a
own
stick.
argument.
He just hit me with a stick.
I guess I can also counter argument saying that guy's within 5 feet of him and he's an ally.
It doesn't matter. I don't know who's allies and who's not right now. That's part of this problem. All right. Next up. Tyrass, are you going to try to hide again?
Can I? Because I'm raged?
Yeah.
Ooh, does he get to make a saving throw for rage, or is it every turn that he makes a saving throw, or is he just under the rage condition for a certain amount of time?
Certain amount of time.
Oh.
It's probably an hour.
It is, and it's not an hour; it's a minute.
But
The goal is for everyone to become enraged by the end of this.
do I roll to hide?
You can.
But would I do that if I was raged? Or would I be like, "Ugh!"
Okay, don't.
Yeah, I'm not.
All right, cool. Now it'll be easier to hit you when the paladins are pissed about the fact that you just tried to hit one of their friends.
I would like to hide, but I don't think it's in character for a raged character.
That's fine. I understand that.
I mean,
You could
you've seen guys that are like all roid ragey.
Right.
They're not going to do that.
No, but a rogue is different. A rogue could be like,
All right, I'm going to hide then.
Ooh, you're gonna rogue rage it.
All right, I'm gonna road.
it's rogue rage.
Rogue rage.
I'm gonna fucking hide.
Incredibly poorly.
I'm fucking hiding.
Because I got, what's my stealth check?
All right. While he's figuring out how hidden he is, somewhat you're up.
I think I have like a 6.
That dragon with the 90 feet of me.
He is. She is. He is.
I'm going to.
Dan, motherfucking Dan.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip at her.
Oh, God.
Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Nope.
All right. So.
You done with your?
Yeah.
I need to get a napkin.
You take
Because that was a
9 psychic damage,
Okay.
and it can't take reactions until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets to move, an action, or bonus action. Only one of the 3. On its successful save, it takes half damage and none of the other spell effects. Yeah, you get to choose what you do, lady. I'm leaving.
So that essentially just slowed me for a round?
Yeah. And it's a level 2 spell.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I learned that from my Schultz, little gnome wizard. And creatures are dumb in the jungle, if you didn't know that.
That is true. That is awesome. Vesperian.
Oh, I know my next one.
Vesperian, you could hear something calling to you.
Hey, tell Wade to, like...
From down low?
Use the
From
force.
where?
From down low.
What's it saying? Do I understand it?
Yep.
What's it saying?
You understand that it is saying... come get me.
All right, so I'm going to drink my healing potion, giving me 10, right?
Yes. If you do it as an action, yes.
Oh,
Otherwise, you gotta roll a, what, 2d4 plus 2? Is that what it is?
yeah, hold on here. Let's one look at the spell real quick. Yep. All right, I'm going to use, drink that. I'm still up at hundo feet, and then I'm going to use
I don't think I'm on top of the building. I just realized that on the
moment
map.
to think as my bonus action. So I can take a bonus action to essentially study, search, or utilize. But I'm going to use it to study her.
Okay.
So 16 on, what would it be, an investigation?
We're asking you, DM.
Yeah, investigation makes the most sense. Or an insight. Insight.
No, insight would be much better. So 16 and then 23.
Okay, and what is it that you get to
I'm looking for anything that I can discern in terms of weaknesses or resistances.
Okay, so resistance is resistant to all non-magical damage types. So anything, just a regular bow or a regular deal is not going to.
So we're going to call it rationality. She's resistant to rationality at the moment.
And she's resistant to rationality. She is resistant to magic. So she actually would have gotten. She actually got a advantage on her saving throw, and still didn't fucking make it. But she does have resistances. I just didn't think that spell was that good. And the other thing that you do recognize, and it was something that I believe the four of you have discussed, if not just you and the wizard, but that these items may be directly related to uh, the um, the heroes that fought them. You know, these that joy having something to do with rage, right? Of being able to defeat rage, um, and so you realize it may be necessary to get the loot sooner rather than later.
Okay.
In looking down, you see uh, that Lord Windsor has uh, essentially taken a bracelet off of his hand and has placed it on the ground and is doing some kind of a spell. Um, and that is how he took his last turn.
Where is he at?
He's down on the ground. Right. Oh, he moved. And moved on me. Where? This one.
Okay. Cool.
All right, and he's reaching in his hand trying to grab something in his little concealed prison pocket. That's what he calls it. His
Whoa.
prison pocket. Because nobody takes your bracelets when they take you hostage. They just
It's like his own little mini bag of holding.
right. It's his little mini bag of holding.
His cornhole of
aka
holding.
his cornhole of holding. Maybe it was a hair tie. That makes more sense. All right. Next up, we have the commander who is subject to listening to you. So, what would you like him to do? Just start beating this bitch up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why doesn't it show?
All right. A 22 does hit. And he does 20 points of damage.
That sounds like a paladin.
Does he have any smites?
What's
Could
that?
he smote
He
her?
did. He just. She has been smitten.
Smitten?
She has been smitten. That hits. Jesus.
What's he swinging?
Swinging a mace. 12 more points of damage. All right.
Who's next?
She
is, right?
Next is Mr. Mr. Windsor, who pulls out
The loot.
The loot.
pulls out the loot. You watch him pull it out and then set it down, which you can already hear it starting to play. And he's like seemingly arguing with it, like, "Come on, just one more time, just one more time." And I don't think he's winning the argument.
Is he playing bad guy?
I just think I like how it's Bluetooth to your phone too. Like, playing. Like, where did you find this thing?
Oh, did you attach a little Bluetooth speaker to it?
I certainly did.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Kind of like I have like an old school like radio speaker upstairs. I just have a Amazon Echo Dot attached to the back of.
And so it seems like it's coming from that, but really it's just coming from the.
And so that's one of those like
Well, have
little.
you seen the old TV I have up there?
Yeah.
It's got a flat screen in there.
Yeah.
Just popped out all the like it's
Components and the what? Oh gosh, what's it called? The tube.
Yeah.
What's
Anyways.
it called?
Whose turn is it, by the way?
It is her turn. She goes ahead and she can only do an action, a bonus action, or reaction, right?
Or move. No. She can react at the end of this turn, but she can either move, actions, or bonus actions.
Then she's going to scream again. Everyone go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw. Except for Dave. And
Wait, how far away we gotta be now?
30 feet.
I'm out of here. I mind whipper and I left.
all right. Now what you're noticing. Oh, shit. That guy's good. Is you now watch as almost all of these individuals start fighting with each other.
I pressed the button. Was I not supposed to press the button?
And that's what the Luke's doing right now when he's saying, "Please play something." You get static.
You did just press the button. Press the button again. I don't know what you made it do. That's better. All right.
Oh my god. Really?
I don't decide. Wait, is it not playing yet?
That's coming through your
That's
phone.
coming through your phone.
There we go.
Here we go. All right. That was her turn and their turn. You watch as they are charmed by her, but this time she starts to direct those that she has charmed as they are hitting each other. But you think that by next turn she's going to be able to have everyone direct their attention onto you. All right. Let's go ahead and roll here.
I don't have to roll.
No, this is Wade rolling.
I think by now I would have told them next time you do this to use
Think
your
so?
ability on your turn.
You think so? All right.
But
Wade utilizes one of
Is
his.
it charmed or is it frightened though?
Or can it
It's
be
either.
both?
Oh, it's both. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, let's see his. He's got another cool ability. When he pops second wind, he can move up to his speed without doing a bonus or without.
He doesn't provoke
And-
opportunity.
He can do a telekinetic thrust. How is he not incorporating that water?
I can tell him every time. I'm like, read your character. I can't keep playing it. It's like, I know I have this ability. Then I'm like, then use it.
Use them all. All
He didn't make you a champion fighter. You're a special fighter.
Yeah, he's got the coup. Or is he's got like 4 second wins.
They could have just made him an Echo Knight, and I would have just told him what to do.
Tactical Mind. When you fail an ability check, you can expend the use of a second wind, but instead of regaining HP, you add 1d10 to the ability check. That's another one that
Oh yeah,
Realize.
there's that.
reduce damage.
This other one just keeps his
Where
mind
is-
here.
I know. Where's the?
It's like Psionic Mind or something like that.
It's under feats and traits. Hold on. It's under feats and traits. Yeah, he's already used his Indomitable, but
Yeah.
he's got Guarded Mind.
That's what it is, yeah.
He's resistant to psychic damage, and if he starts his turn with a frightened or charmed condition, you can expend 1 psionic die, no action required to end the effect, giving you those conditions. So his effect ends, and he shoots at the bitch on lands. He does 12 points of damage. All right. As she's being hit, you can feel something starting to...
Pissing her off more.
It is pissing her off more. With your evaluation, she's about to Wakanda this bitch.
I haven't seen those movies in a while.
And she's going to dispel all the energy she's absorbed.
Thank you, Dave, for doing the reading prior to class.
That's what I'm feeling.
All right. Next up, we've got Tiger Ass.
You're still angry, huh?
Go ahead and make your saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm hoping at least.
Did he just roll with advantage?
Well, don't I? Because I'm the elf and I have that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I fucking read my character sheet, goddammit.
Jason is following along. We're not picking on you.
And
Oh, I definitely am. I've told him multiple times. Read your character.
It's an intelligence saving throw.
Take that back.
So 17 plus 7 would be 24?
24 does it.
Alright.
Feel good?
I bet
Yeah.
you can't throw me that loot.
You can't, because the loot's like right here. And that's a hell of a throw, 120 feet in the air.
He just got to throw it up towards me. That way I can get down to it and actually grab it.
Can I run over to the loot?
You can.
Okay. Can I do anything after I run over there?
So as you run over to the loot, you hear Lord Benjamin, like, just one more time. Come on. We had a great time. You can do this. It doesn't seem to be about that. But he looks at you and says, "Yes, try to connect with the loot."
Ooh, maybe you can play it.
So how do I try to connect with the loot?
You attempt to attune to it, right?
Okay.
So
And then it gives you a big middle finger because you're already tuned to 3 items.
Yeah.
right, so you're gonna have to give up something that you're attuned to.
Just throw it to me.
What am I attuned to? The cloak? The
Shield.
Oh, you didn't roll for your cloak. Oh, but it hasn't been a day.
Just to be nice, I'm going to give you a heads up. You could attempt to attune to it by removing being attuned to another item, which is going to take an hour to attune to. Back to.
Alright.
This item, though, as soon as you grab it, you can already start to feel that it requires a performance check to be able to. You have to attempt to play something. And do you have the performance skill?
I do.
You have the performance skill. You're actually
No,
proficient
I
in
don't.
it.
I don't know if I have it. Hold on.
Okay, so you're the equivalent of seeing karaoke drunk. This is not your time to shine.
Right. But can I get it to somebody that has
Yes.
it?
Yes. You can attempt to throw it.
This is how epic moments are made, buddy. And horrible failures.
That's right.
Hey. So you can attempt to throw it.
Give Scanlan the loot. Give Scanlan the loot.
Who's stealing?
Yes. Scanlan's from the cartoon Legend of Vox Machina. He's the bard, the gnomish bard that's pretty awesome. He just has sex with just about everybody.
So
Are you going to attempt to throw it to?
What's the loot way?
Yeah.
Good question. What would you say? How much does that loot weigh?
I don't know, because you can throw weapons. So I'm
I'll
wondering
go
if it's like the same as a
2
javelin.
2 pounds ish, if even that. But you know what he could do? I mean, he's already shown that he can throw a dagger.
That's what I'm saying.
So really, I'm just going to have to make an acrobatics check.
Or
Probably
even,
catch it.
or even to utilize something to launch it. I'm saying that he can launch it. I'm going to give it in the hands of a rogue. Yeah, that it would be thrown up into the air, and that with that time,
How far
it's going
away
to have
is
enough
Tom?
of a. He's 120 feet, but I think that you'd be able to get
Oh.
it halfway there.
Well,
No, I'm 100 feet.
100 feet.
okay.
I think that you'd be able to get it more than halfway there.
Hear me out for a second.
Yeah.
So I've moved. Can I cast Mage Hand, raise it up, and then
You
have Mage
already
Hand?
have your mage hand.
All right. Can I use Mage Hand to get it up in the air and then have it flick it up to him?
Did you just ask if you used Mage Hand to get it up?
Yeah,
How far can your mage hand travel? I believe it's 30 feet, right?
that is correct.
Okay. So this is what I would do. I'd throw that bitch with the mage hand holding on and have that mage hand try to take it the rest of the way. Let's go with that.
Okay.
All right. So I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Me?
Actually,
Or Dave? Yeah, Dave.
javelins can be used either
Either
dexterity
one.
or strength.
Yeah,
Okay.
either
All right. I'll
one.
allow it.
Yeah.
I will like to use acrobatics.
I figured you would.
All right. Got a 21.
Okay. All right. So the loot goes launching through the air with your mage hand attached to it, and you um, and as it launches into the air. Um,
Doesn't make it any less weird coming from the loot and not your phone, man. Is that wicked?
It is.
it is.
So
How do you not know that, Tom?
is
Fucking
everybody
idiot.
under her little race
I know,
thing in that
in
cluster
Concho,
except for
backwards and
Windsor
forwards.
probably Trey is. Is it safe to say that?
You can take the kiddos to go see Wicked when it came out?
Oh,
No, Cheyenne and I went to see him. I think we own it.
the new one's coming out.
Yeah.
I haven't seen or know anything about the.
First
About
one's
part two.
basically the musical. Part 2 is going to add a lot of stuff in the book.
Yeah.
So it'll be different from the musical if you've ever seen the musical. What are any viewers out there interested in going to see Wicked Part 2? Like, why should I go
Musical's
see it?
really good.
Because the best song has already been sung.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
All right. So the loot launches through the air. You are able to grab it.
Because what should have been played right there is Gravity.
I know that's what I tried to play,
Yeah.
but it
It
turns out that it has a lot of lead into it. So I needed the.
I was gonna say how.
There we go. That's what it's.
How's gravity affect things in this world? Is it just
Well, the
similar to
song is
Earth?
Defying Gravity.
Yeah,
I
and
know, but
you notice that
gravity would come into
you
play
notice
here.
that the loot is actually the thing that's flying as it makes its way the rest of the way to you.
Yeah.
Somewhat, you're up.
Everyone's gonna hate this. I don't want everyone attacking each other, so I don't know how big of a 120-foot cube is. I think that's what
It's pretty big.
yeah.
120 foot cube is
Oh wait, no, it's 30-foot cube.
that's like a quarter of the size of a 120 foot cube. It's still pretty big, but it's only a quarter of that size.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna like cube this entire area, like right here. If she's affected by it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I want major, like everybody in there.
You want to do what?
Hypnotic pattern, so everyone quits attacking each other.
Nice.
Which drops haste. So
Yeah.
he's done for a round.
Yep.
All right. That Dave goes and does a heroic gesture.
Can
and
you
now
read
gets
me?
Hypnotized.
So she wants to counterspell it. Now the question though is, when did I not? I couldn't take reactions, right?
Yeah, no, you can take reactions now.
Now I can take reactions. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So counterspell for your hypnotic pattern, because that would
I'm going to
Ruin her
counterspell
plan.
her counterspell.
He just triple stamped your double stamp.
fucking
That's oopsie bets.
that's fucking bullshit. All right, hypnotic pattern. What do I got to do?
Everybody in that cube needs to do a wisdom save. It would include you and Wade if I can.
Do I?
It's a charmed condition.
Do I get advantage?
Yeah,
All right. And it's a what saving throw?
wisdom.
What's his DC?
19.
I gotta be fine.
I got a 20, so I passed.
You're not doing any weird after prom shit now.
That's right.
Take your
No,
hypnotism away.
Okay, so somebody just got a 1. All right.
I now control them.
Right.
They will see the stars. It will be 4th of July for them.
It was Treos.
Oh, imagine that.
All right. This is for the
This is my
Paladin fighters.
He wasn't going to do anything
Oh,
anyway.
fuck. Okay. So these, I'm just going to flip them down since they're not going to be able to really do anything
Because they're hypnotized?
because they're hypnotized. All right. This guy's still up. Trey-Usk is down. Mages.
Stop hypnotizing me.
One goes down there.
Stop it. That's what Phelan Windsor says.
1, 2. Okay. Now, with hypnotic pattern, it's just a 40-foot area?
That's a 30-foot cube.
30-foot cube? Okay. Oh, and her.
Oh, she rolled a 13. Even though her wisdom's probably +6. Let's go try.
Well, but if it's a rage thing, my guess is
But-
the wisdom drops.
Did you just decide what I was going to fucking roll?
Technically, the rule book did. He just was very opportunistic with it and used it in a great spot. Much like Counterspell.
I just have to find out.
She just needs
What
to
her-
run away, and then I just need to go like meditate for maybe 4 hours. That'd be really nice, and then we can fight each other again.
I understand. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. I promise. All right. So, boom. Yeah, she has a hypnotic pattern. No, sorry.
If that made her fail, she ain't failing. I know.
Right, yeah,
I know
yeah,
what kind of thing
Yeah.
that creature would have.
Yeah, she has a +9. All right.
Oh, I was meaning if she failed, it was going to be a legendary.
Yeah. I was just gonna. It's like we need to. So it's very. You catch the loot. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Ooh, this might be hard.
It's not going to be that hard.
I thought you took like performer.
I took musician, so I don't know what that does though.
Did it not give you proficiency performance?
Well, you'd think.
Should have steady aimed with the.
Skills, I don't have that, but I have this.
But it worked still. So
Feats and trade,
just to give it a little
class
more
features,
advantage.
monk, powered strikes. Okay, musician. That doesn't tell me shit.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna read.
go.
Oh, you gain proficiency with 3 musical instruments of your choice.
Right.
One of them is lute.
Yes.
Yep.
So yeah, you have proficiency on that.
So I have proficiency, so
That just means you had your proficiency bonus.
I don't get like a anything. So I get a +6 instead of a +2. All right, whatever. 15, 21.
Okay. All right. So you have this experience of I'm only going to be friends with somebody who would know what to do with me, right? But you realize that this loot is more than a item; it is a companion. Um, you're not sure what the loot's name is yet, but it actually you don't have to be a bard to use this loot. It won't attune to a bard because that would just be competition. The loot is the bard. So it has 5 bardic inspirations that it can grant as a bonus action.
Oh, shit.
Adding plus D8 to either a wisdom saving throw, either to a saving throw, an attack roll, or to damage.
Okay.
However, you also need to expend a bardic inspiration as an action, and um, you can essentially do what fucking Wade's able to do by expending a bardic inspiration. You can end a charmed or a frightened effect on an individual.
So just one individual?
One individual with an action and expending a bardic inspiration.
Okay, and it has how many? 6?
Yep. But what it starts to do right now is to play a song that gives advantage to. It's essentially the charm song or the uh, counter charm song
Okay.
that gives advantage to anyone that can hear it on the wisdom saving throw or on saving throws.
Okay. So I got to get down close to those guys.
To be able to start to end that.
Yes.
So the other thing that happens is as you are able to instantly attune to this item because you have the performance skill or that you have proficiency with a loot, then you also feel and you see the words level up appear over you and your companions as you have attained another item on the list of 4 that are necessary.
Yay.
So when we come back, everyone will have leveled up. Yes, that means that in this moment, as you feel yourself like fading, like there is no way we're going to be able to continue this fight. How do we end it quickly so that way I can go and take a nap? Everybody gets a double.
Goku this shit?
Everybody gets a moment of
Super Saiyan?
anime inspiration that gives them a level up during combat through the power
of rage?
I was going to say friendship, but we'll go with rage.
You have not watched enough Dragon Ball Z.
That's yes. I was going. Yes, my
Dragon Ball Super, I should say.
My
Vegeta would say it is rage.
Right. Yes. Vegeta did not have the power of friendship. He solved things through the power of
because they're working towards. So Goku has already started to master Ultra Instinct, but Vegeta's working on mastering Ultra Ego. And Ultra Ego is ultimately fueled by rage and self-importance.
I've got all these.
All right.
I'm just saying that for the live stream so you know. Because one's going the angelic path, one's going the god of destruction path.